The Carthage Humane Society informed the city of Carthage this week that it's terminating its contract with the city. This cuts off city funding to the shelter, and it means the city can't surrender animals to the Humane Society without paying a $200 fee per animal. KOAM's Samantha Walker has details on what led to this decision and what the future of the shelter looks like.
The contract termination comes after months-long discussions regarding funding concerns and the number of animals being turned in to the Carthage Humane Society.
When the city brings us 90% of the animals we have and they pay less than 10% of our costs, it doesn't balance out.
According to the Humane Society, in 2024, the city of Carthage paid them roughly $49,000, while the shelter's operating costs exceeded $570,000. According to the mayor of Carthage, Alan Snow, the termination of the contract was unexpected, given that the city and the Humane Society had held several meetings discussing the possibility of increasing their funding.
The last meeting that we had, I asked them to let us know when they make that decision, if they're going to continue operating or not. And I hadn't heard anything back, and then we got the letter on Tuesday.
But Minshew says the last meeting didn't take place as planned when certain city staff members didn't attend. She was told that she would be called to reschedule the meeting.
No one ever contacted us, which was kind of the thing that showed us that the city didn't really care about getting anything straightened out with the Humane Society.
Mayor Snow says the city has been honoring their part of the contract, despite the fact the Humane Society stopped welcoming intakes in October. Shelter staff say this was because they were so overwhelmed with animals, and funding to support their operations became even more necessary.
We were requesting $100,000, which would be basically double what they were paying.
They need to make the decision if they're going to continue operating, and if they are, then we can discuss a contract, but we need to have some assurance of sustainability.
The mayor of Carthage and the Carthage Humane Society say they'd be willing to come back to the table for further contract negotiations. In the meantime, the Humane Society is looking at funding options to keep open, such as fundraisers, donations, and grants. But Minshew says she believes the shelter will be far more manageable now that the city will no longer be bringing so many animals, making it less likely the shelter would have to close.
It's not to make a profit, it's not to, punish the city, it's none of those things. That's not what we want. We just want to be able to take care of the animals.
Reporting in Carthage, Samantha Walker, KOAM News.
Now, anyone surrendering animals to the Carthage Humane Society will be charged a fee. That includes the city of Carthage. For now, the mayor says the city has not been picking up as many lost or stray animals. He says there is a small facility for animals waiting to be reunited with their owners with the police department, but Mayor Snow says it's not a long-term option.